My name is Eric, and this is Ride or Dive. So it's been a crazy couple of days. I have a new surprise I want to show you guys, new toy to play with. So I'm going to try it out tonight, but I got to do some assembly first, and I'm going to show you here in a minute. We have been working on the diving side. We've been searching with AWP and obviously Jacob here with Chaos Divers. We've worked several cases through Tulsa and now into Texas, Lake Whitney.
Lake Whitney first.
And then the Brazos River in Waco. And yesterday, Jacob here, sonar searching down the river and found a couple of vehicles near one of the boat ramps in Waco, Texas. And then he actually dove on the vehicle and was the first to identify the vehicle that we were looking for, and actually found what is believed to be Stephanie Torres. So it was her, confirmed that it was her vehicle. No confirmation on the remains being hers, but we believe it was.
Yeah, it's definitely something that was crazy, and just glad we can bring the family some answers, and we can go on to help some more. So we are here with Kickr Snap.
This is the new toy, is the Kickr Snap. So obviously this is Ride or Dive, and I like to both ride and dive.
We're gonna put this down.
Yeah. So the reason I bought this Kickr Snap will allow me to ride indoors. I'll be able to utilize some of the great software that's available actually to do indoor riding and indoor training. So like now where we're in a city that I do not know, I don't really feel comfortable going for a random 20-mile bike ride in who knows what neighborhood. Maybe nothing at all. Maybe I go to the wrong neighborhood and don't realize it. So getting an indoor trainer helps with that. Plus, as some of you saw a couple weeks ago, riding in Missouri like I normally do, and it was 17 degrees out. And then the worst part about that is the wind chill was 2. So I was able to do about 5 miles before my hands were frozen. So this trainer will help me train all winter long.
You can get it out of the box.
I'm gonna get it out of the box. Baby Goose to the rescue.
Yeah. Hey, it's already put together.
I like this one. There's no assembly required.
Did it say no assembly required?
No, it didn't, but it's already put together. So you guys won't see it. This is our second time trying to record this. I bought a different trainer thinking it was a smart trainer and found out that it was not.
Drop that on my toe, and you're going to be in training.
But
Yeah, training.
from Bicycle World, Texas, here in Waco, has been phenomenal. They let me return that other one and set me up with this trainer, which should do everything that I wanted.
Dude, that's just like legs down, done. That's a lot better than the other one. Like Christmas, always like we're unwrapping somebody else's Christmas present.
This thing is a lot sturdier than the other one too, I think.
A lot heavier too. Bluetooth.
And ANT Plus. So it's got Bluetooth and ANT Plus to connect to various devices.
So with this piece of equipment, he can ride in the ow. He can ride at the hospital here in a second. Ow.
Hey, we had our own chaos moment. Embrace the chaos, Jacob. Embrace the chaos. No, so I'm going to later today, I'll probably do a testing. I want to figure out what my FTP or functional threshold power is. So for those that aren't familiar with cycling, functional threshold power is the theoretical amount of watts or power that you can maintain for an entire hour. So I'm going to do a test and figure out what mine are, because I haven't had a power meter. And then that will help with setting up my training, because most of the training is based on percentage of your FTP.
That didn't make no noise.
That's making no noise at all.
The other one made some noises. I think it was just because it was mechanical. This is like electronic braking. And he can actually ride anywhere in the world he wants with the apps that he can download and tap it into the Kickr Snap machine.
Yeah, for those that are unfamiliar, Zwift is the main one. There's a couple of other ones, but I'm going to probably try Zwift first. And you can go on there and I can ride. It doesn't matter if you live in New York, LA, Australia. We can say, hey, let's meet up at this time. We can go on there and we can go for a bike ride together.
I won't.
No, I'm trying to get Jacob to ride.
I won't.
Yeah, but that Wendy's and back is a quarter-mile trip.
My phone's still on? I can wait.
So here's all the power cables. This is a good sign. The other one didn't have power cables, and that's when I started to go, uh-oh. So that's about it, really. This skewer is just going to go through my back tire here, and this just gives me a spot to connect to the device. All the measurements will be done down here, and here in a little bit I'm going to get changed and go for a ride and show you guys some of how this works.
So with him saying that, we're actually going to set the camera up at a different angle, and he's going to show a quick time lapse of how he puts his bike on there and straps it down.
That's a good idea.
It is
Didn't think
good.
about that.
It is
See,
good.
that's why you have the professionals around.
Whatever. Not a professional. I may know how to read the sonar, but I'm not a professional.
International YouTube sensation, Jacob Grubbs. All right, so to connect the bike, all I've got to do is back this wheel off, make room for the tire.
Well, you got to tell him that you took that pin out of your bicycle.
So I took this quick release skewer out, the original one that's on my bike, replaced it with the one that comes with the trainer. Slide this skewer in here, tighten this down a little bit, make sure I'm aligned. Snap it into place, and now I just tighten up on my wheel. Yep, because I have it in a really high gear from yesterday. So, even comes with a little mount for the front tire. All right, so now that the bike's connected, come up and I have a wheel block for the front wheel. Keeps the wheel stable, keeps it from wobbling. It's catching a little bit on the carpet, but there it's set up right. So now I just need to connect the power up to the Kickr Snap unit, and I'm going to do a little bit of quick reading, figure out how these devices work together, download some of them on my phone, and get started. Alright, so now that I've got the bike connected to the trainer, I need to readjust that tension that I loosened earlier. Now, reading through the instructions, what you want to do, you want to make sure you're not getting wheel slip. So you want to try to spin it and prevent the wheel from spinning like that. So it means you got to tighten down just a little bit more. And that's good. So now I can't cause the wheel to slip. So now my bike's connected to the trainer. Now, in order to utilize the smart part, I need to connect the trainer to my computer, which it does through Bluetooth. Alright, so now I've got my computer connected to the television. That'll help so I can see easier up on the bigger screen. There's no issues doing it with just the computer, but I don't have a separate, they come with a computer desk that actually will sit up right here. It's another $250 that I just don't feel the need to use. I can utilize different televisions wherever I'm at, and it works just fine. Or if I'm in a hotel on the road, I can just utilize my laptop. I just like the bigger screen. And part of the reason why is when I'm riding later, you're going to see I'm going to have split screen. So I'll have my Trainer Road, which is the training app that I've been using telling me what I need to do and what my goals are on one side, and I'll have YouTube or whatever entertainment I want for the day on the second side. Alright, so now for the trainer, it's pretty easy actually. I'm going to open up my Trainer Road app. So I got the Trainer app loading. I'm going to plug my power supply for the trainer into the power outlet, and here plug it into the trainer. It's just a little plug in the back. When you plug it into the trainer, you can see you've got the blue Bluetooth light, and the red is the A&T Plus light. The Bluetooth flashes until it connects to a device, and then it'll show steady like it is now. And the setup really is that easy. So here in a minute, I'm going to go get changed. I'm going to start my workout, and I'll let you know how it's going mid-workout and discuss some of the things I like, don't like, and my upcoming plans. I've got some big news coming for the upcoming months. See you in a minute. Alright, as I told you, we're about almost halfway. Not quite. Third of the way through this workout. It's a lot of sweat, and this is just a sweet spot, steady, maintained pace. You can see there, those peaks are the high power, and then the valleys are low power. So that's all I'm really doing is alternating high power, low power at 5-minute intervals roughly. It's not too bad. Heart rate's staying low. We'll see. So far, so good. I'll let you know how it goes at the end. Alright, earlier I said I was really excited for some news that I had. The news is that I got into Unbound Gravel for the 100-mile race. For those of you that don't know, Unbound Gravel is the biggest gravel event in the country, held every year in Emporia, Kansas. So I'll be preparing over the next several months to race my 100-mile race in the beginning of June. I look forward to bringing you along on this journey, and as always, embrace the chaos.